My name is John Stern, and I want to thank you for your time in reviewing this ETC version 9 preview. Our new system is now in SQL Server, SQL, with .NET and C# programming offering many advantages, including WCF, Windows Communication Foundation, and WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation. These are just a few of the many enhancements in the new version 9. There's a list of them in the email that I sent you with the video link. Thank you, and let's proceed with the program. I first want to go to Styles. This is where you'll be taking all of your operations that you've created and put them into a sequence like a routing sheet in order to come up with a total cost of the style. That style, by the way, is referenced right here, a total style of 8 minutes, 0.6250 at a cost of 2,156 pesos or whatever you may be dealing in. This happens to be a company in Colombia whereby the currency is in pesos. In any case, you're seeing now operations from 1 to 18. If you ever wanted to add an operation to this style, you would right-click, open up a series of operations, and choose one of them with an SAM value and bring it in to the style. You can see here that I've just added an extra operation, number 19. The SAM has gone from 8 minutes and some odd seconds to 9 minutes, 9.25 minutes. If I was to save that style, it would be changed in that way. Saving that style is as easy as doing that, and now I have a completely new style with the addition of this particular operation. For this review, let's double click on this operation or one of the others and go down to the operations side of the business. Here you see that I've gone down to operation DOB rule cam. Here's the synopsis of it, which pops up. All of these are new to version 9, and you see that we have operation details of 1 to 19 with the ETC codes being highlighted. That is in the details area. We also have a media area, a machine area, the main principal data area that we put in, and a results tab whereby the result SAM, which would be 0.555445, is broken down from TMUs to basic minutes, adding the tolerances, coming up with standard minutes, and coming up with the standard minute of 0.62687. We can review this at a later time over a GoToMeeting, but I wanted to give you the highlights of what the version 8 does. At any time in the program, we have allowed you to export this data to an Excel spreadsheet. There are many times where companies want to take the data from ETC and export it to Excel so that you can then manipulate it in any which way possible. This is the export of that particular operation into Excel, where we can manipulate this data any way you want. So ETC version 9 has given the opportunity to export both styles and operations into the Excel spreadsheet basis. You can save that basis and actually save it, as we know, under this document saving. So when you export that Excel spreadsheet, you can actually come around and attach it to this style at some point in time where it's always part of the same package. Let's go back for a minute to styles. And it's as easy as just pointing back, whereby the styles also has a media package. The media package, we've chosen 2 JPEGs. We can see what those JPEGs look like by easily going to the printout. There's where the printouts are, and there's a full printout of the styles and operations and everything else in here. This is the actual printout that you can print out on your printer. Going back to details, you have each operation, the name, the department, the machine, the frequency, how many times it occurs in each style, the SAM value, and the cost per piece. You also can go to the results page where you choose a particular plant, the efficiency of the plant, how much you'd like to produce, and then you get the number of operators required at standard and at the efficiency. And if you would have 20 people in the plant, you know how many pieces you can produce at standard and at efficiency. Moving down in the results page, you also have the ability to see how many you can produce in an hour, per day, per normal day, and per week. Moving down, you can also get a full present by adding transportation, laundry, administrative, any margin you want on top of that, etc., to come up with the total cost of this style. Moving down, we also have some other additions to add. We now actually track the style by department. We know that basically 92% was done in the sewing area, with 7.5% done in the monos area or department. Further down the line, since we're tracking where each machine, operation per machine is being used, you know how many operations were using these machinery, and also have percentages and total minutes of that time. This is sometimes very, very important for you to manipulate this data. Last but not least is tracking the total amount of thread usage in this style. We go on to machinery, where you can choose any type of machinery that you want. It has obviously a category, a sewing formula, a stitch type, and then the RPMs, stitches per inch or centimeter, the PF&D allowance for manual, the PF&D allowance for machine. From there, you can move and add, delete, and continue to adjust your style or operation per machine. Going on further, you have an accessory file where you can add any type of accessories. You have a department. Depending on how many departments you have, you can set those up differentially. This is where your stitches are. Any type of stitches. They have actually a diagram of it that pops up. This is a 301 machine. Okay. We have different factories. This company only has one, with an oncoming one that may happen next year. You have a full log of everything that you did. Every time you change something, there's a change log that's involved. You have a pay code environment where every operation has a different pay grade. You have a full, much improved set of IDs and passwords for your personnel to sign in, with different categories or limitations under which they can do or not do operations within ETC. We have a full line of reports whereby you can actually have a list of accessories, departments, factories, machines, a full list of machines, full of pay grades, and of course a full list of the stitch types and what they are. Moving on to the end, we're back to the licensing. Again, this is just a very quick review of what ETC9 is, what its new capabilities are, but for further knowledge, please contact me, and we can use a GoToMeeting web demo to have any questions answered and to spend a lot more time in any other areas of this program that are of interest to you. Thanks very much for your attention. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.